Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Around the Block. We're glad you're here. I'm Heather Holman with Adria Goins and Jacqueline Ferris.
Hey,
How was everyone's weekend?
It was so good. It was such a good weekend. Well, it was busy. My daughter was baptized
That's
this
amazing.
weekend.
Good for her.
So, yes, and it was just beautiful to see. And she was just so happy. And so we got to see some family and spend some time with our family. And then the Saturday, we went shopping. Gabby and I did. We went shopping all over the place, and it was just some girl time, so it was a lot of fun. We took a family walk. It got really, really hot. Gabby had to be carried, and so did my dog Breezy.
That's interesting for Gabby because she's such an athlete.
I know, but we're not like really conditioned to the heat yet.
Yeah.
It was our first family walk where it was kind of warm outside. I expected Breezy to need to be held because Breezy will walk and then all of a sudden she'll just lay down and be like, I'm not moving. Not moving.
Yeah.
But Gabby was she kept getting a side stitch. So my husband finally said, all right, hop on my back. And so
That's nice.
Yeah, it was fun. How about you? How was your weekend?
It was really good. Before I forget, let me just say that Jacqueline, I love your hair.
Yes, I told her
curled
that
it today.
It looks so good.
It's pretty. It's always pretty, but I've just never seen it curled.
It
Thank
looks
you
so good.
much. And you guys want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
Yeah.
I bought a curling iron this weekend for the first time
Oh, so that's why.
Time in your life?
in my life.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you've already
Gave it a
mastered it. It
whirl.
looks really good.
Thank you.
I like
Nice
it.
job.
Yeah. But
So-
how was your big weekend?
My weekend. Okay, so oh my gosh. I've always been an MMA fan. And so I was an MMA fan back when Gina Carano was big, like mid 2000s. And so I would watch her all the time. Loved her. She came back out of retirement to fight Ronda Rousey this weekend.
Yeah.
It was live on Netflix.
Yeah.
And she got creamed in the first 15 seconds of 17 seconds because Ronda Rousey gave her the armbar, which I love Ronda too.
Yeah.
And so they actually came out with Netflix did a documentary in preparation of this fight. It was like a 45-minute documentary.
Okay.
And so Ronda Rousey's just like on the however she practices when she's boxing as fast as she could possibly be. And Gina's like,
Oh. Uh-oh.
I know. I was
Quite
like,
ready.
oh, I think
this
I know
is
how
not
this
going to
is
go
be.
well.
But they both looked beautiful. They hugged each other. They laughed. They both came out of retirement to fight each other.
Wow.
So I've always, I could go on forever about them, but I was thrilled to watch it. Bummed that it lasted 17 seconds.
Yeah. Especially imagine how much money was spent for that
I
whole
know.
thing.
And then they cut away to people in the audience and they were like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Imagine what those tickets cost to
Yeah.
go see that.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, there were also male fighters. Nick Diaz fought. But that's what I wanted to see was this fight. And Gina Carano, after she retired, because she lost a fight to a woman named Cyborg, who literally was like a robot. She could just beat anybody down. She lost that one fight, got so depressed, she went into retirement.
Aw.
But she's since been acting. So she's been in lots of movies and everything. Anyway, It was just it was fun to get to see them. And
I didn't know you were an MMA fan.
Yeah.
I know a
I
lot
used
of
to
things
be an
about
MMA
you, but
fighter. You didn't know I was a cage fighter?
No.
I have so many questions.
I can't.
Tell us, Heather.
Yeah, but how do you? Okay, this may just be me, but I can't watch people hit each other. I can't enjoy that. I don't know.
Well, I don't enjoy yes, they just got smacked right in the eye. No, it's on who can take who out. It's a tap out
Strategy.
thing. I don't ever want anybody to be knocked out. And also,
Right.
secondly, I was totally kidding about being a cage fighter because Jacqueline's like, I
Actually, tell me.
no.
She believed you.
No way. I would get.
Past you.
You know what I would do in the first second? I'd be like, forfeit, you win. Bye.
Yeah, run around in
I
little
do not-
circles.
I have a fear of getting my nose broken. So or eyes poked out or anything. I don't want anything near my face. So
Yeah.
I would not be able to do that.
I think you'd be great.
Yeah.
I think there's a hidden talent there.
I could go down and grab their
You're
ankles and knock them down.
feisty, so I would put my money on you.
I would too.
put my money on
I
you.
really would.
Yeah, well, we would have to have like a 4'11" and under cage fight for me to be able to participate. So, but
That's funny.
yeah, it was a great weekend though.
Good,
I really
good.
enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
And so, Jacqueline,
Yes.
fill us in. How was your weekend with your curling
It
iron?
was great. I went to Ross and found a curling iron. That was literally the highlight of my weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. And I actually took my son. We loved a little late night shopping trip. So it was
Nice.
fun.
Yeah.
They have great toy section,
Yeah.
And I love that they stay open late too.
till 11 p.m. apparently, which I don't know why people need to be there that late.
We went to, yeah, right, exactly. We went to a news shop for the first time. One of Gabby's fellow soccer mates, this little girl told Gabby about this place called Blue 7. Have you ever been to Blue 7?
Oh, love that store. Yeah, it's great.
Never heard of it and never been there. She told us about a month ago. We finally went because, kids Gabby's age like those little tchotchke things, like the little toys.
They have all
the cool things. And so we went there and spent way too much time in there. But she loved it. She's like, we're coming back here because she asked for the past month every single weekend. Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? And you have a soccer game, or we have this, or we have an engagement party, or we have this. So we finally got to go, and that was a lot of fun. That was pretty cool.
What did you leave with?
Yeah.
We left with a keychain bunny that feels like it's probably it's not, but it feels almost like real bunny fur. And it's a bunny that she can put on her backpack. And that was the same thing her little soccer friend had. And she fell in love with it. And she wanted this. It's like I guess these butter sticks are really popular with kids right now. It's like it looks like a stick of butter, but it's squishy. It's like almost like you could, have it like the little balls that you squeeze for tension and stress balls, but it's a stick of butter. And we asked the people there, we said, I saw those on your website. Do you have those? And she said, we got 3 cases and it was gone within 48 hours. It is so popular. Yes.
It's like a fidget type toy.
It's like a fidget.
Wow.
And it is super popular. It's just you squish it and it just bounces back to a stick of butter. And apparently they're very popular. And she had to have one and was very disappointed that they were all out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I learn all of the new trendy things through you, just so you know.
I know, right?
Me too.
I learn them through my kids.
When we come back, we're going to talk about the Thunder playing tonight, game 1 of the finals. That's next. Guess who's the new MVP?
Oh no! Oh, you mean of the Thunder?
Thunder,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, SGA.
Yeah, he's not around the block. I don't know if it would be you or Jacqueline.
Right?
It'd be a team effort.
It was a team effort. You're right.
SGA, yes, the new MVP, second year in a row. And Adria is our former sports director, so she can give us all the stats.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of stats here when it comes to how many players have been MVP 2 years in a row and all that.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So SGA is only the 5th active player to ever be back to consecutive seasons of MVP, which is very impressive. Only 5 times. 7th player overall in the past 40 years to win multiple MVPs before turning 28, which is impressive. Wow. So last year, a lot of people talked about how he got his fellow teammates all these cool presents like Rolex watches and all of that. This year, he bought Burberry trench coats.
Look how short that is on him.
I know. Chet's is the only one that does not fit, and they have to get it sized because you can see it, it comes to right here on his arm.
Oh, that's funny.
But it was funny. They wore them all to the press conference after he was named MVP, and everyone was like, what's the deal with the trench coats? And SGA was like, well, I bought them these presents, and it was one of them. He got them phones, he got them golf bags, all kinds of really cool stuff that they got to take home.
I've never heard of these. Have you heard of this watch? I have no idea how to pronounce it. Audemars Piguet.
Is that what it is?
Audemars Piguet is how I would say it in French, but it's AUDEMARS PIGUET.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna look it up.
Does that video go on to show the watches?
Well, it shows the boxes.
Yeah, not the close-up. I was very interested in the close-up, too.
But yeah, isn't that crazy? So he got 83 out of the 100 first place votes. So obviously much deserved. We love our SGA. We think he might. Some people in the NBA think that, Nikola Jokic kind of got, he maybe could have had it and so could have Wemby, but I think there's no question who deserved the MVP.
Oh, absolutely.
It was SGA. He's
Absolutely.
absolutely the best player in the NBA right now. And they play tonight, 7:30, right here on News 4. Cannot wait to watch it. It's going to be a huge series. Of course, the Spurs, they beat us 4 times during the regular season. So of course, playoffs is different, but I think it's going to be a really good series. Very good series. I think the Thunder is going to obviously get it, but
Holmgren, we were just seeing right there, is 7 feet tall, but like I think they probably intentionally got him a size too small because it looks like a normal size trench coat, not like a long trench coat.
Yeah, like it looks like a t-shirt.
Him holding that would be like a normal size trench coat on right, like a 5'11" man, right?
Yeah.
And then, for it to be 7 feet tall.
Well, SGA said they were going to get it altered and fixed for him, or get him a new one that fits him better. So and he apologized to him during the press. Like, sorry, man, sorry that didn't fit. But what do you expect, right? 7 foot tall. So
we've all got our Thunder colors on. I have a necklace.
It's so pretty.
You can see it. And earrings. Can you see that?
Oh, yes. That's so cute. Thunder necklace.
And then
matching Thunder earrings.
Ooh, Heather.
They were super expensive. I got them on eBay. So they were not very cheap. But yeah, it's just fun to. Everybody's so excited. The whole town's pumped up. We can't, the whole state's pumped up.
Did you see the Devon Tower after they announced how it said SGA MVP? It was so
MVP
cool too.
too.
Yes, I love it.
Awesome. All right. When we come back, we're going to be talking about the Twisters 30th anniversary. Emily Sutton got to go out there. We'll tell you what she had to say next.
All right, welcome back. We've been talking about the Thunder, and there have a lot of people around the community have been celebrating them, and they've been decorating and windows. They've been painting their windows. Well, the folks at the Lake Hefner Dam, they got involved in all of this because, we've been waiting for the past week for them to play again because we want to see them in action. Well, take a look at this. They wrote Thunder Up on the side of the dam at Lake Hefner to show some Thunder pride. I think that looks great.
It looks so good. All the lines are straight.
Yes.
If I did that, it would look like spray paint.
Right? Yeah.
But that's amazing. And it took him 3 hours to do that, to mow and to
color it.
They use the blue dye and what they typically, use for herbicides, pesticides, treatments, so forth. But so that looks awesome.
That looks amazing. Just another one of the added decorations across the metro that are getting us in the spirit for tonight's game. 7:30, as we mentioned, right here on News 4. Okay, so a lot of people have their favorite movies. For a lot of people in Oklahoma, Twister is their favorite movie. And it had its 30th anniversary celebration in Wakita this weekend. Emily Sutton was there. Of course, she was part of Twisters.
What is that?
That they had a sing along to a couple of Oklahoma. They sang Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
And some of the actors that played in the original Twister movie, they were there. I think Emily said 4 of them took part in signing autographs and being there and hanging out with people. They had a lot of the memorabilia. They even borrowed some memorabilia from museums from Branson and brought it down to be
look at
part.
that truck.
Yeah. Of this. They had an art contest and they had a photography contest that Emily got to judge. So they handed out trophies for that. A lot of fun. She said it was packed, and she said she met people who could tell you the movie inside and out because it was their favorite all-time movie.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
It was hers, too. And that's what got her started in meteorology.
Was watching the Twister movie, yeah.
Yes. What was him right there? What was his name? The actor? He's since passed away in the first movie.
You had to ask me that.
So he, for her wedding,
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
For her wedding, he recorded a video and sent to play at her wedding.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Because she was such a mega fan.
Yeah.
And then she got to be in Twisters, too.
She got to be in Twisters, too.
Yeah.
Or Twisters.
Twisters,
whatever they call it. Yeah. She got to be in it, which for her was like a dream come true. There was quite a few sightings for Channel 4 in the second movie.
I want to know who they are right there signing autographs.
That guy is one of the storm chasers. And then so was the woman there.
From the original.
From the original. Yeah. They were the storm chasers that went with them. And one of them was kind of like a real kooky guy that anyways, yeah, there's some of the storm chasers. There's Dorothy.
Yeah.
The
Big part of the movie.
Yes. So anyways, that was fun. I asked Emily if they were going to do it every single year. And she said, well, they did it for the 25th and then they tried it again. Cause Wakita's tiny little town. It doubles in size triples in size whenever they have these museum, anniversaries. So she said they'll probably have another one on the 35th anniversary. So, because it's hard to, get all the actors together and bring them down there and get everything set up. And it's only a one person is doing it, essentially setting everything up. So they'll probably do it again in another 5 years.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And yes, it brought so much business to the town this weekend. And just, you saw it was packed.
Yeah.
So that's great for their economy too.
I know. I love it. I want to tell you a little bit about this Beggs bus driver. She is... Of course, we're nearing the end of school, right? We only have a couple more days for most schools. This bus driver has decided to retire, and her students and faculty decided to make it a special moment for her. So you can see they brought her some flowers. They're celebrating her in class. She has been taking kids to and from school for 32 years and teaching in the classroom as well.
Cute.
I know. Mrs. Jones, she's an elementary school teacher and a bus driver in the Beggs public school system, and they wanted to celebrate her and give her all these wonderful gifts.
That's so great.
Isn't it sweet?
I remember my bus drivers when I was a kid. One's name was Roy, and it had like 3 syllables, Roy, whenever he'd say it. But we would always find, like, if he found a quarter, he'd say, I found a quarter, and if it's yours, you got to tell me what year it's from. And we're like, who looks at okay.
Who checks the year?
1976? I don't know.
Put it in my pocket.
Right. But I remember that. And then I remember I had one named Jean, and Jean was my kindergarten bus driver. And she's the one who got me started in Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson.
Did they play
the
music?
radio. Yes.
Okay.
Say you, say me. Remember that song?
Yes.
That was my favorite song in kindergarten because she would play it on the bus all the time.
Oh, you're kidding.
And Tina Turner.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my daughter has a bus driver who around Halloween will decorate the bus and like play like Halloween music and have like flashing lights and they hand out candy.
That's really neat.
Yeah. You get to know the bus drivers and they're just like teachers, essentially, because you see them, every single day. And so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Very neat.
All right. One more story I want to tell you about really quickly before we take a break. More, the police department got sent some pictures of this really cute kid at the Home Depot where he was regulating the crime at Home Depot. Take a look at this. This is a little boy who dressed up in a police uniform, and the police department was sent these pictures and said, don't worry, he's got the Home Depot covered. And you can see he's got that no nonsense attitude,
he's serious,
doesn't he?
He's like, yeah, you try to mess with me, you see what happens.
Yeah,
I bet that's his brother he took down.
I would imagine that it's not some random, 10-year-old that he spotted inside of Home Depot.
Surely not.
But they thought that they got a kick out of these pictures, thought they were great. He is laying down the law inside Home Depot, making sure that, yeah. I have a feeling he's going to be a future police officer.
I think so.
Especially if he's like, I'm going to wear this out today. We're going to go run errands to Home Depot. I think I'm going to put on my police uniform. I think that's going to be a must.
There will be no stealing candy from the aisles as long as I'm here.
You're not taking too many paint samples.
Yeah, we don't need any of those.
Oh my gosh, I would be arrested for that.
I know. I want to redo my daughter's bedroom, and I've already thought, okay, I've picked out about 10 different potential paint samples, and I probably won't even use one of them. I'll probably find a different color that I want to. So it's just, I love painting. All right, we're going to take a quick break.
I'm sorry, I have some things you can paint.
Oh, you do?
Since you love painting.
I do love painting.
Yeah,
you know I do.
Come to my bathroom, the master bathroom, and I have one section of my bathtub painted gray, and I need the entire rest of it, plus all of my drawers and my mirror. So yay!
You buy the pizza.
Adria.
You buy the pizza Friday night. I'll come paint
do
it. Okay. We'll be right back. Well, Christy says a 5.5 carat triangular cut diamond billed as the largest fancy vivid blue-green diamond known to exist. Guess how much it just sold for?
A lot.
A lot.
I just read it at the bottom of the screen, so I won't guess.
$17.3 million.
Wow.
Yes, the auction house said it was a record.
That's gorgeous.
For a stone of its kind. That is huge.
Okay, which one is it? Is it that one?
I think it's
that one?
I think it's the other one. Maybe there's two of them. It doesn't say. But it
that
says
looks to be about 5.5 carats. The other one.
The other one, yeah, 5.5 carats. That would be the one. 5.5 carats. It says the Ocean Dream was the standout offer at the auction house when it sold Wednesday.
So I get why. I understand.
Right?
It's so pretty.
It's beautiful. Today's Bizarre Holidays, International Museum Day.
Mother Whistler Day, and I looked that up, and all that is people. It's an ode to whistling.
It is.
Ah, my mom used to whistle to me to get me home for dinner every single night.
Really?
Yes. National Cheese Souffle Day.
National No Dirty Dishes Day. I like that.
Yeah.
No dirty dishes.
National Visit Your Relatives Day.
National Send an Electronic Greeting Card Day.
And Supply Chain Professionals Day.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Lots of interesting, bizarre holidays for your Monday.
Go Thunder and be weather aware tonight also.
Yes. Yes. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.